Okay, children. So we are going to learn. Yes, today we are going to learn in our science class components of food. Our second chapter, components of food. And what are the subtopics are there in this lesson? What are the subtopics are there in this lesson? One is what are nutrients? What are nutrients? Uses
Sir,
of nutrients. Yeah.
sir, you
And one
not
more
give the
thing,
notes.
what are the uses of?
Please, children, it is a recording session, right? So this type of questions don't ask in between. Okay. If you have any doubts related to subject, I will clarify. Okay. Right. Thank you very much. So, children, today in our science class, we are going to learn about our second lesson, components of food. In this lesson, there are some subtopics. What are they? Nutrients, uses of nutrients, test for nutrients, balanced diet, and deficiency diseases. These are the subtopics we are going to learn in this lesson. So, what are the learning objectives? So, at the end of this lesson, you will be able to list nutrients, detect carbohydrate, protein, and fats in the food items with different tastes, describe different vitamins and their roles, discuss the importance of minerals in the body, explain the importance of dietary fibers and water in the body. Explain the importance of balanced diet and define deficiency diseases. These are the learning objectives. Okay, you will be able to learn these are things. Okay, right. First, so our lesson name is components of food. So what are components? What are components? Already we said, why do we eat different types of food daily? In last class we discussed, right? So why do we eat different types of food daily?
For getting energy.
To getting energy. Very good.
For getting minerals, nutrients. Yeah,
Very good.
If
So
we
get-
if we
oh,
eat
we
daily
eat
one type of food, we maybe get bored.
and
yeah,
we
very
get
good.
weak. Weakness in our
Okay,
body.
okay, very good. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. So children, so
Then we will
eating
get some
same.
diseases.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much all. Okay. So eating daily same type of food, we may get bored, right? Eating same type of food daily, we may get bored. And so we did not get proper nutrients. Eating same type of food has only one type of nutrients, right? So we need different nutrients, okay, like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. So these are the important nutrients, okay. These are the components which food contain, okay. Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. So these are called components, okay. These are called components of food, okay. These components are
So
called
what is mean by
nutrients.
component?
Components means some substances which need our body. Components are nothing but the substances which need our body, okay, and which are present in food. Those
Okay,
components
sir.
which are present in food, okay. So what are those? Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. These are the components of food, okay. These are the components present in food, okay. And components are also called nutrients. These components are also called nutrients. So it is necessary for our body. It is very important. These nutrients are very important our body, okay. These nutrients are very important our body. So what are the components? Carbohydrates. Read with me, say with me. Carbohydrates,
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 proteins,
Protein,
proteins,
proteins,
protein,
fats,
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 vitamins,
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 and minerals.
and
and
minerals.
minerals.
and minerals.
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 Thank Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Okay. So carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamin, and minerals. So these are the components which present in the food, and these are the components are also called nutrients. These components are also called nutrients. So it is very necessary and nothing but important to our body. So what are the uses of these nutrients? So what are the uses of these nutrients? Overall, what are the uses of these nutrients? So, the nutrients enable living organism to build their bodies. To build their bodies. So, what are the uses of nutrients? To build our body and to grow. So, in our childhood, we are in nearly 5 kgs or 6 kgs, right? But now we are nearly 20 to 30. Yes, some of the members 35. And if you take example to me, my weight is 50 kgs. So to grow. And some of the members, while they are playing, some of the members get injured, right? Some of the members get injured. So, to repair damaged parts of the bodies, to repair damaged parts of their bodies and provide energy. And provide energy. So, these are the overall uses of nutrients. Okay, these are the overall uses of nutrients. So, what are the uses that build their bodies? See, in our childhood, nearly we are in 1 feet, 2 feet, or 3 feet, right? So now nearly I am 5.5 feet. So build their bodies and to grow and to repair damaged parts of the body. To repair damaged parts of their bodies and provide energy. So nutrients provide us energy. So these are the overall, okay, these are general uses of nutrients. Is it clear, children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. What are what are nutrients? Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. So these are the components of food, and these components of food also called nutrients, and these are very necessary to our body. So what are the uses? So they build our body and to grow and repair the damaged parts of the body and provide energy. These are the overall uses of nutrients. Okay, these are the overall uses of nutrients. See, children, we are eating daily food. Why do we eat daily food? To get energy, right? So now, see, we get energy from the nutrients. Okay, so there are different types of nutrients present in food. Yes, so every nutrient function in a different way. Okay, every nutrient is important to our body, and every nutrient function in different body parts. It is okay. Every nutrient used for in a different way. Okay, so carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals. So we are going to learn about these all things. Okay, now. Okay, right. So first, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates. We already discussed, right? What are the nutrients of food? So carbohydrates, proteins, fat, vitamins, minerals. So what is the first nutrients? Carbohydrates, right? Carbohydrates. So what are these carbohydrates? Okay. So carbohydrate is a one type of nutrient which is present in the food. Okay. So what is the use of carbohydrates? So carbohydrates are mainly provide energy to our body. Carbohydrates are mainly provide energy to our body. So see, what is the general use? Why do we eat food? To get energy. Yes, to get energy from the food. So which nutrients provide us energy? Carbohydrates and fats. So first we are going to discuss about carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are mainly provide energy to our body. So that's why carbohydrates are also called energy giving food. Carbohydrates are also called energy giving food. Is it clear, children? Carbohydrates are also called energy
Yes, sir.
giving food. Yeah. See, what is the general use? To eat, we eat food to get energy, right? to get energy. So that's why, see, carbohydrates, which nutrients provide us energy? Yes, which nutrients provide us energy? Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates. Okay. Carbohydrates are mainly provide energy to our body. So daily we are eating food to get energy. So which components give us energy? Which components give us energy? Carbohydrates. So carbohydrates, that's why it give energy, right? So carbohydrates are also called energy giving food. Carbohydrates are also called energy giving food. Is it clear, children? Energy giving
Yes, sir.
food.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you. And from where do we get carbohydrate? From where do we get carbohydrate? So we are eating daily different types of food, right? So we are getting carbohydrates in which type of food? Banana. So banana contain carbohydrates. Sugar, jaggery. Jaggery is nothing but bellam. Okay, jaggery and milk.
Okay.
Do you like to drink milk? So most of the members don't like to drink milk.
No.
Yeah.
I don't. Sir, I don't
Some
like.
I like
members
it.
like to drink like
Like to
boost.
drink.
So some of the
I
members
like
like
to
to
Like
drink
drink.
with
boost.
boost.
Yeah.
I like it so much.
Yeah. Boost and cereals. So what are cereals?
Boost hot.
See, rice, wheat, maize. Do you know rice ante బియ్యం, wheat ante గోధుమలు, జొన్నలు, మైజ్ అంటే మక్కలు. Yes. So we are getting these all things, okay, cereals. So we are eating daily rice, right? So rice mainly provide us energy because rice contain carbohydrates, okay. Rice provide to energy us, so because rice contain carbohydrates. So cereals are nothing but చిరుధాన్యాలు, okay, like rice, wheat, maize, okay. So these are, and roots of tuber like potato, carrot, okay, sweet potato, these, and bread, see, bread is prepared by wheat, right? So wheat contain carbohydrate. So these are the main sources of carbohydrates. So we get carbohydrates from banana, sugar, jaggery, milk, bread, cereals, roots, and potato, sugarcane. Okay, sugarcane and చెరుకు. Do you like to eat sugarcane? Sugarcane juice,
I like so much. So
right?
much.
Sugarcane, papaya,
Juice.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
papaya, melon,
So
watermelon, mango, cereals. So we get carbohydrates from these material. Not only there are number of things, but we learn some of the things. Okay, we learn some of the things. So what are that? From where do we get carbohydrates? From sweet potato, sugarcane, papaya, melon, mango, cereals. Okay, from these we get carbohydrates. So are we are eating daily rice, right? Are we eating daily rice or not? Rice or chapati, jawari roti. So because we need energy, we need energy to do number of work, right? So we get energy from those rice, roti, chapati. So because that those components contain carbohydrates. From carbohydrates, we are getting energy. Is it clear, children? So
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
how do we know? Yeah, thank you. How do we know which food item contain carbohydrate? How do we know which food item contain carbohydrate? So there is a taste for starch or carbohydrates. Starch is nothing but carbohydrates. Okay, starch అన్న carbohydrates అన్న ఒకటే. But starch అని ఎందుకు అంటారంటే there are two types of carbohydrates. One is simple carbohydrates, another is complex carbohydrates. So you will learn about that in higher classes. Don't worry about that. So taste for starch are nothing but carbohydrates. So how do we find which food contain carbohydrates? So there is a taste. Okay, there is a taste called iodine test. Okay, there is a test called iodine test. So how do we do? So there are many types of carbohydrates we discussed, right? The main carbohydrates found in our food are in the from a form of starch or sugar. ఓకే, అంటే కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ ఏ రూపంలో ఉంటాయి ఫుడ్ ఐటమ్స్ లో? స్టార్చ్ రూపంలో కానీ షుగర్స్ రూపంలో కానీ ఉంటాయి. ఓకేనా? మెయిన్లీ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ ఫౌండ్ ఇన్ అవర్ ఫుడ్. స్టార్చ్ ఆర్ నథింగ్ బట్ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్. See, starch is the another name of carbohydrate. Okay, అంటే కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ అనేవి టూ టైప్స్ ఉంటాయి నాన్న. వన్ ఇస్ సింపుల్ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్, అనదర్ ఇస్ కాంప్లెక్స్ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్. సో కాంప్లెక్స్ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్ ని ఏమంటారు అంటే స్టార్చ్ అంటారు. ఓకేనా? కాంప్లెక్స్ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్ ని ఏమంటారు? స్టార్చ్. ఇది క్లియర్?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we can easily taste a food item that contains starch. So how can we do that? How can we do that? Shall we do the test? Shall we do the test? Iodine test.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
So first,
Yes, sir.
yeah, I will do that. Okay, all of you focus on that. Okay. Just a minute. Children, are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute, students.
Don't unmute yourself.
Okay. Please wait, students. Oh, shit. This side. Okay, no problem. We have to do in this. Okay.
Sir,
Now, all of you click on another. Okay.
now
All of you click on. Okay, children, now are you able to see me?
yes, sir.
Your face is not clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. See here.
It's not clear, sir. Video is not clear.
Sir, it's not clear. Light, it's coming.
Wait some time. Wait.
Your face is not
Okay.
clear,
See,
sir.
Okay, what is this?
Potato.
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 Potato, right? So please, children, please mute yourself. Okay, potato. It is a potato. So now I am going to cut this potato in with two parts. Okay, two parts. Okay, now I am going to cut this
Slowly cut
potato.
it. Your finger will cut.
See here. So I cut potato into two parts. Okay. So see here. So take a small quantity. Not only see, don't take much big quantity. So take a small quantity of food items to be tasted. So this food item I taken for taste. Okay, I have taken for taste. That is iodine taste. So which food item contain carbohydrates or not? So I take a small piece of potato. So this is the ink pillar. Okay. Do you know it? Pillar.
Yes, sir. For baby,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In childhood.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So the iodine, Nana. Children, it is the iodine. Okay. Okay, it is the iodine. See, iodine. Okay. So I will take 2 to 3 drops of iodine. Okay. So 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution on it. So we need to put 2 to 3 drops of iodine on it. So now I am keeping
show
2 to.
We can't see. It is
Yeah.
coming down.
Sir, show little up. Do it up.
Yes,
Sir.
Yeah. See, children, I put 2 to 3 drops of iodine on it. I put 2 to 3 drops iodine on it. So if you observe few minutes, after few minutes, if you observe the food item color, if you observe food item color, for example, if the food item turn into little blue or black color, the food item contain carbohydrate. Okay, if the food item turn into blue
Sir, is
or
it good
black
for
color,
health or no? Carbohydrates is
don't,
good for health.
I did not get your point.
Sir, carbohydrates is
It's good because
health.
we are getting energy, right? Yeah, we are getting energy from carbohydrate. It is good for health. See here, if you observe after few minutes, the food item contain little black color, right? There are black color patches on it. There are
Yes, sir.
black color.
Yes.
So if
Yes,
the
sir.
food,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, if the food contain,
Yes,
sorry, if the food turn into blue or black,
Yes.
the food turn into blue or black color. So that food item contain carbohydrates. Not only potato, if you take rice, wheat, jawari,
Excuse me,
bread, okay, you need to take
sir. Wait, wait for
okay.
5 or 10.
This
Wait for 5 or 10 minutes. Let's see how which color it will become.
definitely. Okay. So if the food item turn into blue or black color, that indicates food item contain carbohydrate. That indicates food item contain carbohydrates. See here, there are some black color patches on it, right? So now it's turning to little black color, right? It will take some time. Okay. So this food item contain carbohydrates. This food item contain carbohydrates. Is it clear, children?
Sir,
So
if
how
we
to?
eat that,
Sir.
if we eat that, we will get
No,
no.
don't eat this potato. This is for only taste. Okay. So how do we take? How do we do a iodine test? Take a small quantity of food item. Okay, small quantity of food item. Food item is nothing but potato, rice, wheat, jawari, anything. Okay, and put 2 to 3 drops of iodine. Put 2 to 3 drops of iodine on it. Put 2 to 3 drops of iodine on it, and observe the color of the food item. Observe the color of the food item. So if the food turn into blue or black color, that indicates the food item contain carbohydrates. Children, if you observe now, see that food item turn into black color, right? There are some black patches on it. Yes. So this food
yes, sir.
item contain carbohydrates. This food item contain carbohydrates. Is it clear? So this test is called iodine test. This test is called iodine
Iodine
test.
test.
See here. Okay.
Shape of the music.
So if we are in school, we will do together this test, right? We will do together this test.
Otherwise, somebody will use it.
Yeah. So
Sir,
this is how we need to find which food item contain carbohydrates. Is it clear, children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes,
very
sir.
much. Thank you.
Sir. Yes, sir.
We can do this
Sir,
test
it became
with
blue color.
okay. We can do this test with another food items, right? Like rice, wheat, bread. Okay. So this is how we need to do carbohydrate test for starch or test for carbohydrate. So we also call this test iodine. Yeah.
Sir,
We
one
can
show
use
another piece of aloo potato.
see here. What see? Observe here.
Sir, show back, little back.
So see
Sir,
the food item.
Sir, move the potato little back.
Your hand little back.
We can't see it, sir. Move it back.
Okay. The food item turn into black color. Okay. So take a small quantity of food item, put 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution on it. Put 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution on it and observe the color. See, you can differentiate, right? There are two different colors, right? So observe the color of the food
Sir,
item.
we can
If the
eat.
if the food turn into black or blue color, that indicates food item contain carbohydrates. If the food item turn into blue or black color, So that indicates the food item contain carbohydrates in it. Okay? Okay, children,
Sir,
do you
now
have
we
any
can
doubt?
eat that. Sir, sir,
Yeah. Yeah.
we can eat that black color potato.
No, 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 no. Only this is for taste. Which food item contain carbohydrates or not? Don't eat this aloo. Okay? So we should not eat which are testing items. Okay? Because it contains chemicals. Iodine is a chemical, right? So it's not good to eat health. Okay?
Okay,
Not
sir.
good to eat. Okay? Children, did you understand how to do iodine test and how to find out which food item contain carbohydrates? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Who is Neela or Sunil? Neela or Sunil?
Anil, I think so.
We don't know, sir.
Okay, children, do you have any doubts now? Do you have any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
So
No,
next,
sir.
No, sir.
okay, next fat. Fat. So now we are going to learn about fat. Okay. So now I am going to present my screen. So fats. See, fats also give us energy. So fats is another type of nutrients, right? Fat is also another type of nutrient. So fat also give us energy. So we discussed already, carbohydrates give us energy, right? So same, fats also give us energy. In fact, fat give much more energy as compared to the same amount of carbohydrates. Okay, so what he said, in fact, fats give much more energy as compared to the same amount of carbohydrate. So, fats provide energy more than carbohydrates. Okay, fats provide energy more than carbohydrates. Is it understand, children? Did you get my point? Fats also give us energy. In fact, fat give much more energy as compared to the same amount of కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ అంటే కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ కంటే ఫ్యాట్స్ ఎక్కువ ఎనర్జీని ఇస్తాయి ఓకేనా కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ కంటే ఫ్యాట్స్ అనేవి ఎక్కువగా ఎనర్జీ ఇస్తాయి ఓకేనా సో ఫ్యాట్స్ ఆర్ ఆల్సో కాల్ ఎనర్జీ గివింగ్ ఫుడ్ బికాస్ see carbohydrates give energy we call energy giving food so fats also giving more energy than carbohydrates right so fats are also called energy giving food fats are also called energy giving food is it clear children
Yes, sir.
Yes.
fats are also called energy
Yes, sir.
giving food. We get fat from different food items. We get fat from different food items. So from where do we get fat? So there are two types of sources. One is plant source and animal source. For example, nuts. Do you know nuts? Cashew nut, okay, peanuts, ground nuts, seeds. So we get protein,
Yes,
sorry,
sir.
fats, these things, nuts, groundnuts, and seeds. So animal source, fish, meat, milk, and milk products like paneer, curd, ghee. Okay, so from these items we get fats. From these items we get fats. Is it clear, children? So fats also give us energy. Fats also give us energy.
Energy.
In fact, fat give much more energy than carbohydrates. Fat give much more energy as compared to the same amount of carbohydrates. And the
Carbohydrates.
carbohydrates ఫ్యాట్స్ ఎక్కువ ఎనర్జీ ఇస్తాయి కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ కంటే ఫ్యాట్స్ ఎక్కువ ఎనర్జీ ఇస్తాయి సో ఫ్యాట్స్ ఆర్ ఆల్సో కాల్ ఎనర్జీ గివింగ్ ఫుడ్ ఫ్యాట్స్ ఆర్ ఆల్సో కాల్ ఎనర్జీ గివింగ్ ఫుడ్ సో ఫ్రమ్ వేర్ డు వి గెట్ ఫ్యాట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ వేర్ డు వి గెట్ fats. So we get fats from nuts, groundnuts, and seeds, fish, meat, milk, and milk products. So we are daily using oil in while cooking, right? We are using oil while cooking. So oils contain fats. ఆయిల్ కంటైన్ ఫ్యాట్స్. అందుకే చెప్తారు ఎక్కువ ఆయిల్ ఫుడ్ తినకండి లావ్ అయిపోతారు అని, అవునా? సో మన బాడీలో ఫ్యాట్స్ ఎక్కువైపోతే ఏమవుతాయి, మనం లావ్ అయిపోతాం. ఓకేనా? సో ఆయిల్స్ కంటైన్ ఫ్యాట్స్. So that's why some of the members say like that, don't eat oil food. Okay, it's not good for our health. So we get energy from carbohydrates and fats, right? So if we use that energy, it is good for our health. But if you don't do any work, if you not use that energy, so you will become fat. If you become fat, you will get number of diseases. So that is how most of the members say, don't eat oil food. Don't eat oil food much. So if you eat and if you work well, if you do work more, so it is good for your health, no problem. But if you eat more fat and carbohydrate, if you sit on the bench, if you don't want to do any work, so you will become unhealthy after few days. So fats also give us energy. Compared carbohydrates, fats provide much energy, and fats also called giving energy giving food. So we get fats from nuts, groundnuts, and seeds. So from animal source, fish, meat, milk, and milk products. So oils contain fats. Is it clear, children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how can we find which food items contain oil? How can we find which food items contain oil? So there is another test for fats. There is another test for fats. So how do we find which food item contain oil? Okay, which food item contain oil? So let's do the another test. Okay. So what is the test? Which test it is?
Test
So
for
test
fats.
fats. How
Fats.
do we
Test
find?
for fats.
Okay, so just a minute.
For fats.
Yeah, just a minute. Student. Okay. Children, are you able to see? Are you able to
Yes,
see
sir.
me?
Sir,
So there is another test
Yes, sir, we are
to
able to see.
see. There is another test to do fat test. So fat is the major source of energy. Already we discussed fats give us lot of energy. Then carbohydrates. So so it help our body to absorbing fat soluble vitamins. So fats also help to absorb the vitamins, some of the vitamins which are fat soluble. We'll discuss in the next topic. Okay. So how to do this fat test? How to do this fat test? First, you need to take a white paper. First, you need to take a white paper. Okay. See, it is a white in color, right? Yeah. So we already discussed. From where do we get oil? From where do we get oil? Can anybody? From where do we get oil?
Sir, plants and animals.
coconut and animals. From coconut.
Yeah,
Groundnuts.
very good, very
Plant
good.
and
Plant. Soya.
Thank you.
Sunflower.
Thank- Yeah, thank you, children. So we get oil from groundnuts, sunflower seeds, and coconut, right? So now I'm taking different food items. See, these are groundnuts, okay?
We can't
Groundnuts.
see that.
Yeah.
Sir, we
sir, we
can't see.
cannot see. Do it little up.
Sir, just
See, these are groundnuts. What is this?
groundnut.
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 What is this?
Coconut.
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 So we get oil from groundnuts and coconuts, right? So take a mash. So you need to mash it. అంటే కొంచెం పచ్చడి చేయాలి. ఓకేనా?
Sir, we cannot see it.
See here. See, this is mashed coconut. Okay? And these are mashed groundnuts. Mashed groundnuts. See here. See, you need to wrap. You need to wrap on the paper. You need to wrap on the paper. See, it is coconut. Okay? Mashed coconut. So you need to wrap on the paper. you need to wrap. Wrap on the paper. So wrap the food item in a piece of paper. Wrap the food item in a piece of paper. See. See, I am wrapping the food item in a piece of paper. See,
Oil.
what is this? Mashed groundnuts. Mashed groundnuts. Okay. Okay. Children, are you able to see any patches on it? Children, are you able to see any patches? Oil patches on it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, see here. Straighten the paper and dry the paper by keeping sunlight. You need to keep for few minutes on sunlight and observe the paper. And oil patches on the paper, right? Oily patches. See, if you observe paper, there are some oily patches. There are some oily patches on the paper. So this indicates the food item contain fats. This indicates the food item contain fats.
Fat.
Okay? These oily patches indicate the food item contain fats.
Fat.
Okay? These oily patches. See. Okay? Indicate the food item contain
Fat.
the food item contain
Fat.
fats. Okay.
Fat.
See here, children, I take oil, directly oil. Okay. This is the oil. See. We already discussed, right? So oils contain fats. Oil contain fats, right? Here, oily patches. So on a paper, if you observe, there are oily patches. So
Yes.
if the paper has oily patches on it, so we discuss that food item contain fats on it. The food item contain fats in it. Is it clear, children? This is how we have to do fat test. This is how we have to do fat test. Okay, children, do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. No doubt.
No, sir. No, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you are in school, we all are do together these. Together, these are the tests we have to do together here in school, right? Okay, thank you very much, children. Did you understand what are carbohydrates and what are the uses of carbohydrates and what are fats?
Yes,
What
sir.
are the uses of fats?
Sir, we understand.
Yeah. Okay, children, just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute, please. I am getting some technical issue. I will leave and join within the second. Okay, I will leave and I will join within the second. Please wait.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sahiti.
Hi, Meghana.
Today you came to class.
Yeah, the phone is available right today.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, children, this is recording session. So while you are talking, it will be in recording. Okay. So don't talk personal things in the class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Class from school, right? So if you want to speak, you will call that, right? Okay. Next. So children, did you understand what are the components of food? Yes. So we discussed about today carbohydrates and fats only. Okay. We only discussed about carbohydrates and fat, and we are going to discuss in next class proteins, vitamins, and minerals. So there are another nutrients. Those are dietary fibers and water. We'll discuss about one by one. Okay. Do you have any doubts up to now? Children, do you have any?
No, sir.
No, sir. No doubt.
No, sir.
Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
It's clear.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So fats provide us. Fats provide us. Yeah. Fats provide us.
Much more energy than carbohydrate.
Very good. See, children, now I will show the potato. See here. How is it? It turns into black color, right?
Black color.
Yeah.
Sir.
So any we put two or three. Okay, just a minute. I will stop my session recording. Then we'll discuss.